Hi everyone, this is my entry for, or one of my entries for the Weight Loss Challenge cooking event, mini challenge. So this is going to be my version of tandoori chicken. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it, but it's an Indian spiced chicken. This is the sauce or the marinade. This is how it looks before you mix it together. So I'm going to mix it together. I would use whatever you want to use to mix it together. I'm going to put the camera down for a second. All right, it's yogurt based. I put way more lemon juice than they would use in it, and I also put the zest of a lime and the zest of lime, which is with the green that you see. You don't have to do that. I used fresh garlic. You can use garlic powder. All right, I'm going to mix this up. Sorry, I don't know how to use the pause button or to clip things together or whatever. This is a very easy recipe. I'm going to post the recipe. Alright. So it's pretty much mixed together. Then I would take this. I have chicken that I have already cleaned, and I would put cuts in it. This is a whole breast, right? So the breast was like this. I took a knife and I cut it down to the bone. Oh my God, you're thinking that's going to be some dry chicken. This is going to keep it moist. Because guess what? You're going to cook it without foil over top of it. And the oven is going to be at 425. This, I left the skin on. Most tandoori recipes will tell you to keep the skin, will tell you to take the skin off. Some of my skin on my chicken I keep on. This is a thigh. I've cut that too. This is a leg. I've cut that down to the bone twice on the front and then once on the back. Twice on the front, sorry. And once on the back. And this is a leg without skin. I've also cut that. So just imagine that this isn't cut right now. You just take the knife and you make a slit in it down to the bone. It's not that deep. However you cut it is right. Alright? This is a thigh. There's no skin on the thigh. Imagine that this was not cut already. You just take your knife and put cuts in it down to the bone of the chicken because you want the marinade to seep in. So that's it. I have another chicken breast with no skin on it, but I'm going to use that for something else. I would take my sauce or the marinade for the tandoori and just pour half of it in. And if you want to put the whole thing, you can put the whole thing. I'm going to use some of this for fish, so I'm going to put that over there. I use my hand on this. It's messy, but you see how in those folds, the marinade is going to get down in the folds. Alright? So that's how you would do that, and you let it marinate overnight, but at least 6 hours before you bake it in the oven. Alright? When I bake it on a rack, and I'll show you the rack. I've already put foil on the bottom of the pan because some of the marinade will drip down, and I just sit the chicken on top of the rack. Halfway through cooking, I flip the chicken over with using a pair of tongs. Alright? So, this is what the chicken looks like. I'm going to put more marinade on that, but this really is enough. But I'm going, because I put lemon juice, more lemon juice than typical, so it will stretch. Alright? But we are going to put more on top of that. I want to show you a piece of fish that I have. I eat wild caught fish all the time. This is a porgy. It has the tail still on it and everything. I asked the guy to leave the tail on. If you're not used to eating that kind of fish, or you just don't want it, or you want it, this is tilapia. You could put it on there too. So I take the same marinade. I'm going to rinse my hand off a little bit because I've been touching the chicken. I'm about to eat this piece of fish now. Alright, I'm going to turn my oven on. And I'm going to put it on 425. Alright, so I'm back to this. I'm using my hand on this because I just want to get it in there. For fish, you don't have to. Like, I should let this marinate for at least an hour, but I'm ready to eat. So it's going to be alright. Alright, and I'm going to put it on the outside. This would be so much better if I let it marinate on the fish. But whatever. It'll still be good because there's so many flavors in here. You have cinnamon and cayenne and cumin and garlic and ginger. It's all good. Alright, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Usually it will be more than this, but I'm trying to do it on the video. Don't even worry about the sauce. Stick it right on the pan. You could have done a better job than I did. It's on the tail. It's on all of it. Stick that in the oven, and I will show you pictures when it's done. The rest of that marinade is going on top of the chicken. And is it going in the oven just like this? My oven isn't heated yet because I just turned it on. Ooh, I am so sorry about this shaky video, guys. So that's what the chicken might look. I mean, the fish looks like. Let me do the whatever this piece is, tilapia. All right, so the same thing. No big deal. Rub that on there. I'm gonna get some right out of the pan. Cause I'm not about to waste the good seasoning. All right, look, you can even still see the pieces of the lemon zest in there. Not necessary though. I'm gonna pull this piece of fish up a little bit, and then I'm gonna put this piece of tilapia right there so you can see them both cooked. All right, and the oven is set. My oven is set. It's preheating. It's set for 425. I'm gonna stick that in the oven on 425 for probably 20 minutes. All right, and I'll let you know if the cooking time is different. So you could do this with fish, you can do it with chicken, you can do it with turkey. I am going to put just a little bit more of the sauce over top of the chicken, and then I may use the remainder for something else. I don't know what. All right, so I'll talk to you guys later. Hope you enjoy it. It's an easy recipe.